The Irvine property market hasn't slowed down, but buyers are definitely becoming more selective. Hi guys, Brian from Be Listed, and welcome to your Irvine property market update for May 2026, covering the KA11 and KA12 postcode areas. Each month I break down what's really happening locally so buyers, sellers and landlords can make informed decisions based on real activity here on the ground, not just the national headlines. If you'd like to read the full written report with all the figures and commentary, it's available on our website. The link is in the description. April has continued the trend of a more balanced and stable market across Irvine. Stock levels remain healthy, giving buyers more choice than when we saw during the ultra-competitive years of 2021 and 2022. At the same time though, demand is still very much there. Sales agreed remain steady, and we're still seeing strong activities on homes that are priced correctly, presented well, and launched with a clear strategy. That's really the key point right now. The market is still moving, but buyers are more considered in how they approach decisions. One mistake I still see regularly is sellers looking at old headline prices and assuming that buyers will simply pay whatever's asked. That's no longer the case. Today's buyers compare more homes, pay much closer attention to value, and often take longer before making an offer. So pricing, presentation, and marketing are becoming more important than ever. The homes performing best right now are usually the ones that create the strongest first impression online and are positioned correctly from day one. That's what generates viewings, competition, and ultimately stronger offers. On the letting side, demand across Irvine remains extremely strong. We're still seeing potential tenants reaching out to us daily, looking for good quality homes across Irvine and in the surrounding areas. Well-presented 1, 2 and 3 bedroom homes continue to attract high levels of interest, particularly properties with gardens, driveways and good local transport connections. Supply remains relatively limited compared with demand, which is supporting rental values and keeping void periods low on well-managed properties. So if you have an empty property or you've been considering letting one out again, now could be a very good time to explore your options. There may be solutions available that work well for both landlords and tenants. Mortgage rates are still one of the biggest talking points in the market. During April, we did see some upward movement in high street mortgage rates, partly linked to wider economic uncertainty and speculation surrounding global events, including the tensions in Iran. That understandably made some buyers a little more cautious. However, more recent updates suggest some lenders are beginning to ease the rates slightly again, and there's still some very competitive fixed rate deals available for buyers with good deposits or strong credit profiles. So what we're really seeing now is not a lack of buyers. It's a market where buyers expect better value and better presentation before committing. As we move further into spring and towards summer, I'd expect to see more listings coming to the market, continued buyer activity, a slight increase in competition between sellers. Overall though, Irvine remains a very healthy and resilient market. The opportunities are still there for both buyers and sellers, but strategy matters more than ever. If you're thinking about selling, letting, buying or investing in Irvine and want honest data-led advice based on what's actually happening locally, we'd be delighted to help. You can read the full Irvine property market update on our website. I'm Brian McClellan from Be Listed. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.